Barstool guy, Portnoy, is calling on Elon Musk to get rid of bots if and when he finally buys Twitter. Elon Musk replied, he says, I have a plan. Dave Portnoy is with me now. Dave, do you know anything about this plan to get rid of bots by Elon Musk? Anything about it?
No idea. Good luck to him, because Twitter is becoming unusable. It's just like you write anything, you get 9,000 bots applying underneath it.
Is that what's happened to you? Because you say you've been botted to death.
Yeah, I'm getting botted to death, Stuart. I'm getting botted to death. If you say anything on Twitter, it's not just me, a lot of people. And to be honest, that was sort of what Elon started pulling back when he agreed to buy it. He said, well, I want to see how many fake users and how many bots you have. And that led to the whole do-to-do on whether he was going to buy it. But yeah, Twitter is becoming unusable. Anybody who's been using it recently, it's just filled with spam, bots. It's a debacle.
Do you have any idea how you could get rid of bots?
No, I can barely turn on my computer. Like, I'm not really a technical guy.
You and I are rather similar in this respect.
I don't even understand what the... I don't get bots. I don't even understand what I don't even understand how the bots benefit from being bots. I don't get
it. Neither do I. Believe me, we're both flying blind on this one. Ye West is buying Parler. Trump's got Truth Social. Musk will probably take over Twitter. Where's free speech headed in America these days?
Well, I guess you can look at either way. I mean, they're all buying it for the different platforms because they think they got regulated a little bit on it. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's always a fine line in the sand with any of that stuff. Who gets to decide what's over the line? Twitter has plenty of examples of really bad people who don't get banned, and then they'll kick Trump off. Yeah. And I don't care who you feel on either of them, but who gets to make that decision? And the truth of the matter is, technology is now like freedom of the press, but they're privately owned. So it's a slippery slope.
It is.
It's a slippery slope.
My colleague Susan Lee is sitting with me, and during the commercial break, we were figuring out, what are we going to ask Dave Portnoy? And Susan said, let's ask Portnoy what kind of guy Elon Musk is and what you think of Elon Musk.
From mogul to mogul.
Exactly, mogul to mogul. We just promoted you, Dave. Okay. You're a mogul.
I like that. I'll put that on my resume. I don't know. I've gone back and forth on Elon. He's certainly an interesting guy. I don't know, over the past year and a half, 2 years, it seems like he's gone from running Tesla to really loving being a celebrity. He's turned more into a celebrity mogul, or embracing that. And also, I don't know how he has time to reply on Twitter to everything. I find him a little bit insufferable lately.
Wow.
Totally honest. He's obviously brilliant.
Okay.
He's definitely brilliant. But if I was like a Tesla shareholder, I'd be like, why don't you concentrate on Tesla rather than all this other stuff you're doing? I honestly don't think he wanted to buy Twitter. I think he pigeonholed himself.
Okay. Well, you just made a couple of headlines right there, Dave. Very
Definitely.
good. Thank you very much indeed. Moving on. We know you've made a lot of money in your life. You're a wealthy guy. Tell us, what are you buying? What investments are you making?
Can you see this sign behind me? Can you read it?
Tax haven, Miami. You're living in Florida?
Yeah, so I moved down to Miami to save some money and bought some real estate and still stock market. But, I'm still working and trying to figure out the best way to keep my money.
Okay. Okay, but the tax guys are come after. You know that, don't you? You can't just go to Florida.
I know.
They'll come after you.
Listen, when I have to fly into New York, I land in New Jersey. EWR, I stay in Hoboken. Yep. I don't go across the river. I know. So I'm counting my days. I got it up here. I'm no dummy.
I was thinking about doing exactly the same thing, but, I didn't make it. Quick question. You raised $100,000 to help the families of 2 fallen police officers shot and killed in Bristol, Connecticut last week. Give us the story and tell us how we can contribute.
Yeah, absolutely a tragedy. All these stories, 2 officers, 3 actually. 1 was wounded and is in the hospital still, responding to a domestic disturbance, and sounds like they were open fired on. Just a tragedy. All these stories, tragedy. And really, I think a lot of times in this country, especially lately, yeah, sure, there's bad cops, but most of them are risking their lives every day. You don't know what the day is going to bring when you wake up and something like this can happen. So we're selling merch, which we do when there's tragedies, and we can reach out and help. 100% of the net proceeds go to the families of these officers. And money doesn't do anything. I mean, it does, but it's such a tragedy. It's hard to put into words. And whenever something like this happens, Barstool, our fans, we try to at least lend some sort of help any way we can.
Dave, you're a good man. Don't care what they say. Thanks for being on the show. Seriously, you're doing the right thing there, Dave.
Thank you.
Seriously, good stuff. And we'll see you again soon, I do hope, Mr. Portnoy.
Take care. Yep.